Hello students, welcome to EVS online class. Today we are going to start our 22nd chapter, Patola. Children, do you know what is Patola? Patola is a double ikat woven saree usually made from silk made in Patan, Gujarat, India. Patan, the place in Gujarat, is well known for its Patola saree. The art of Patola saree flourished with the arrival and settlement of Salvi weavers from Karnataka and Maharashtra in Patan under the patronage of Royal Solanki Rajputs and affluent people of Gujarat. A deceitfully mathematical process, Patola sarees are woven using dyed threads both vertically and horizontally to create the design. The strings are dyed according to a pattern and the dye marks align when woven, forming the pattern of the cloth. Pali silk threads are made and colored over which King Kumar Pal designs the patola. The designs are still alive in today's patolas. The designs are chosen from the Raja's collection of things in his palace. These designs, which are 800 to 900 years old, never go out of fashion in a patola. A unique feature of the patola is that it is titled to one side and requires two people to sit and work together on just one saree. It can take 6 months to a year or even more depending on the length as well as the intricacy of the pattern to make one of these patola sarees. Then what is ikat? Ikat in Indonesian language means bind. Is a dyeing technique originated from Indonesia used to pattern textiles that employs resist dyeing on the yarns prior to dyeing and weaving the fabric. The binding may then be altered to create a new pattern and the yarns dyed again with another color. A characteristic of ikat textile is an apparent blurriness to the design. The blurriness is a result of the extreme difficulty the weaver has lining up the dyed yarns so that the pattern comes out perfectly in the finished cloth. The blurriness can be reduced by using finer yarns or by the skill of the craft person. This is the ikat. Then what is the difference between ikat and patola? Pochambali, ikat and patola essentially refer to the same technique of weaving, which is a crossover between printing and weaving. The main difference between a pochambali and a patola, both using the ikat technique, is that of geography and design language. Moksha and Nirmal live in Salvivada of Patan. Their home is always filled with bundles of bright colored silk threads. Their mother Kokilaben and father Ashok Bhai and everyone in the family are weavers. The weaving that they do is very beautiful and special. From many centuries, Salavi families are living in Salva, Salavivada. The special weaving work is done, them is known as Patola. Nowadays, here Patola House has established to inform Indian people and people from all over the world about their special weaving work. The craftsmen who made Rangiva in Patan, they also had used this design of patola in their stonework. The poet of Gujarat have also discussed about this craft in their folk songs like Chelaji de Mari Haru Patan di Patola Mungal Lavjo. Moksha and Nirmal's parents learned this art from their parents. Now Moksha and Nirmal also help their parents after coming back school and learning this art. And Moksha and Nirmal is living in where? Salavivada. It is in Patan. And their home is always filled with bundles of bright colored silk threads. And their mother Kogilaben and father Ashok Bhai and all families are weavers. The weaving that they do is beautiful and special. From many centuries, Salavi families are living in Salavivada village. The special weaving work done by them, it is known as Patola. Nowadays here Patola House is established to inform Indian people and people from all over the world about their special weaving work. The craftsmen who made Rangivav in pattern and they also had used this design of Patola in their stonework. And the poet of Gujarat have also discussed about his craft in their folk songs. Then children, do you know where is Patan located? Patan, the city of northern Gujarat state, west central India. It is situated on the Saraswati river in the lowlands between the Aravalli range and the Gulf of Kambat. From thread to cloth. The thread which are used to weave patola is made from mulberry silk, which is white. Father brings this silk thread from outside. The threads are opened and made into a grid. After that, design is made on that. Design thread is tied thereafter. It is called bandhani work. The part which has to be dyed is kept open and according to measurement it is dyed and tied up again. This work is hard and time consuming. When grid is designed and finished dyeing, after that it is put up on the handloom for weaving. Hence, after the hard work of 4 to 6 months, beautiful and colored patola is prepared. The grid is fast colored, so there is no chance of washing out of the color of patola. Durability and color of patola remains the same for many years. That is why it is saying in Gujarat that Padi patole bad fate pan fite nahi. How is patola prepared? The threads which are used to weave patola is made from mulberry silk and it is in white color. And father brings these silk threads from outside. And these threads are opened and made into a grid. After that, design is made on that. And the design thread is tied thereafter. It is called bandhani work. The part which has to be dyed is kept open and according to measurement it is dyed and tied up again. And this work is hard and time consuming. When grid is designed and finished dyeing, after that it is put upon the handloom for weaving. Hence, after the hard work of 4 to 6 months, beautiful and colorful patola is prepared. Then children, do you know how is silk thread manufactured? Forming silk yarn. Tanned silk thread also called yarn. It is formed by throwing or twisting and reeled silk. First, the skeins of raw silk are categorized by color, size and quantity. Next, they are soaked in warm water mixed with oil or soap to soften the sedicine. The silk is then dried. How is silk thread obtained from the cocoon? Cocoons are collected and kept under the sun or boiled or exposed to steam. This helps in separating out the silk fibers. The process by which silk thread is separated from the cocoon is called reeling the silk. Mulberry silk. India has the unique distinction of being the only country producing all the 5 kinds of silk, namely mulberry, eri, muga, tropical tassar and temperate tassar. Among them, mulberry silk is the most popular variety which contributes around 79% of the country's silk production. What is silk thread? Silk thread has great elasticity and strength combined with a fine diameter. It can be permanently stretched in sewing and is suitable for silks and wools. Buttonhole twist is a strong, lustrous silk about 3 times the diameter of normal sewing silk and is used for. The protein fiber of silk is composed mainly of fibroin and is produced by certain insects larvae to form cocoons. The best known silk is obtained from the cocoons of the larva of the mulberry silkworm, Bombus more reared in captivity. That means sericulture. Handicraft. Children, do you know what is handicrafts? Something you make with your own hands, especially an ornament or decoration, is a handicraft. Instead, items made by artisans like pottery, handwoven, blanket, handmade jewelry, and quilt stitched by hand are all examples of handicrafts. Three basic elements of handicrafts: design, material, technique. Design is an idea or an arrangement scheme that is expressed into a configuration, drawing, model, mold, pattern, plan, or specification to work out the learning goals and target know from of an object. Indian handicraft is an art of making crafts by hand in India is called Indian handicrafts. In ancient India, people lived in colonies called tribals and they were used to make utility items for their daily need. That art of making the crafts called handicrafts and the item called handicrafts good. And what is handicraft and its importance? Handicraft is very important because represent our culture and tradition. It promotes the heritage of a country through the use of indigenous materials and it preserves traditional knowledge and talents. The benefits of handicrafts are train the eye and hand, cultivate the artistic feelings, train in neatness or good taste, train in manual dexterity, establish relation with various materials, experience the pleasure of exact movement and the triumph of success. Handicraft is in danger. In the preparation of patola, care and patience are required for the skill of weaving, designing and dyeing. It is a hard work for many days. Mulberry silk and colors are very costly, so patola are sold at very high cost. Earlier there were 700 families connected with this handicraft, but now only 3 families are trying to keep this handicraft alive. Many people have left this occupation. Patola handicraft is not only the pride of Patan, but it is the dignity and pride of Gujarat and India. Patola is precious and unique identity of ancient heritage and Indian culture. It is going to be vanished. For that, we have to give good price of patola and help the kasabis. Otherwise, this precious art will be vanished. Will Moksha and Nirmal be able to teach their children this beautiful art? Yes, they will be able to teach their children this beautiful art. Have you ever seen anybody weave something on a loom? What were they weaving and where? Yes, I have seen weavers in a textile industry. They were weaving saris at Kanchipuram. The threads of a saris are dyed. Do you know any other thing that is dyed? Woolen thread is also dyed. Do you know any other work which many people living in one place do? Do they make same things? Yes, the pottery work is another done. Do men and women do different kinds of work to make this thing? No, both of them do the same work to make the article. Do children also contribute in making this thing? Yes, children also contribute in making the articles. Talk to a blacksmith, carpenter and potter about the nature of their work. Blacksmith make things made of iron. Carpenter makes wooden articles. Potter makes earthen pots and toys. Where did they learn to do their work? Usually they learn it from parents and family members. What else did they need to learn to be able to do this work? They need to be creative, artistic and have great imagination to be able to do this work. Have they taught this work to anybody in their family or to anyone else? Yes, they teach this work to their family members and to anyone who is interested in learning it. The table given below has a list of different kind of work that people do. Do you know people who do such work? Write their names in the first column. In the second column, write from whom have they learned their work. Kind of work. Cloth weaving. Name of people. Moksha and Nirmal parents. They learn from their elders. Cooking. Raju. He learned in a hotel management institute. Cycle repairing. Vivek and Das. They learn from their elders. Driving bus. Sai Prita. They learn in a driving school. Sewing and embroidery. Susmita. She learned from his mother. Singing. Raja. He learned from his father. Making shoes. Naveen and Adil. They learned institute in fashion technology. Making kites. Akash. He learned from his elder cousin. Farming. Ganesh and Ramesh. They learned from their elders. Cutting hair. Rudra and Bala. They learned from his father. In this chapter we learned about Patola sari. Now some Indian traditional saris from different states. Banarasi silk sari from Uttar Pradesh. Kanjivaram silk sari from Tamil Nadu. Kasau sari from Kerala. Paithani silk sari from Maharashtra. Bandhani sari from Gujarat. Chanderi sari from Madhya Pradesh. Muga silk sari from Assam. Lahariya sari from Rajasthan. Then why is handicraft important? Handicraft is very important because represent our culture and tradition. It promotes the heritage of a country through the use of indigenous material and it preserves traditional knowledge and talents. Some advantages benefits of handicraft or handmade craft and products. Reusability of waste materials improves the creativity and skills, availability of raw materials, make money with self-employment, strengthen the economic growth, minimum investment, environment friendly, good quality and uniqueness. Now we are going to wind up our class. Thank you.